Mr. Chance.
Please call me Max.
Max, I'm Elle, and I'm nervous.
Oh, there's no need to be. I've already given you my money.
Yes, you have. Your grant meant so much. I just hope I don't disappoint you.
It already feels like money well spent.
Oh, well, come in then, and I'll show you what I got.
So this is where the magic happens?
I hope so. I guess we'll find out for sure. Any electronic devices on you?
Just my phone and my Bliss band, 86%. Up a tick since I got here. Something's cheered me up a bit.
Probably the smell of sugar cookies.
Oh, my favorite. Do you have any left?
Never had any. It's just a fragrance spray to make the lab feel foamy.
Oh, back down to 85. Oh, well, pretty consistent for me these days.
Oh, it's an impressive number. My happiness hovers in the high 70s.
Oh, I should have brought you real cookies.
That would have helped. The band will be distracting, though. Do you mind taking it off?
Taking it off is easy. Leaving it off is the issue. Damn things are addicting. Always checking that percentage.
Seeing how it corresponds with current activity?
Waiting for that 100% chime.
It's a bit consuming, isn't it?
I think we were all happier before we had devices to tell us how happy we were.
I think you're right. I heard it once, though. The 100% chime. Several years ago, there was a couple walking a dog in the park near my home. It was lovely.
Are you sure it was real? It was probably actors strategically planned to trick people into believing it's possible. 100% happiness. I don't see it happening.
Well, not from where you're standing, but let's get started and see if we can change that.
That's the kind of can-do attitude I admire.
And generously funded.
Now, you've tried all this out on yourself first, right?
I haven't, actually. I'm too nervous, I guess. It's difficult to be both this
Subject and observer?
and to take it all in. So, you'll sit here so you can see the images on the wall.
And take it all in.
Right. I won't bore you with the science I included in my proposal.
Well, then I won't lie to you and pretend like I understood it.
You read it, didn't you?
Enough to see that we're after the same thing. So you really were a school teacher before you built all this?
Mm-hmm. High school science. I just felt like there was something missing, though.
Paycheck? Respect? A lunch break?
That. But more. There was...
An emptiness. I sensed it in your writing. That's why I'm here. Kindred spirit.
benefactor.
Lab rat.
Guinea pig.
Oh, I like that. Guinea pigs are cuter.
I think so. Okay, left paw, please.
That's a small device for such a substantial endeavor.
Well, it packs a punch, believe me. Okay, in about 10 seconds, the images will appear on the wall.
That's me. Lots of me. I didn't post for that. Is it Photoshop?
Not exactly.
I don't understand.
Then just feel. These are the first 100.
100?
There are millions here.
What are they?
Variations of you in alternate timelines, concurrent realities. A new one is generated every time you make a choice.
You're kidding me.
Well, there's a you somewhere now who decided to remain seated in that chair.
I look pretty similar in all of these.
Yeah, same age, right down to the minute. But if you look closely, you will notice different variances. Scar above the eye, pierced ear, questionable mustache.
Combine all three, I'd be quite the pirate. So I had a different life in each of these timelines?
Slightly in some, but vastly in others. I'll show you an example. Choose a variant.
I gotta go with Mustache Max.
Okay. 3, 13, 76, 14, 20.
What's that?
The MOD, moment of divergence. You and Mustache Max lived the exact same life until it diverged at this moment.
Is that a photo?
More like a rendering, based on your memory.
I've forgotten all about that.
Not subconsciously.
My mother looks so young.
Well, this is the view, as seen through your eyes. She's asking you to.
Choose between piano lessons and baseball.
You remember then?
I do now. There wasn't enough time for both. I suppose there wasn't enough money either. I chose piano.
Well, Mustache Max chose baseball.
And he had a different life?
A million different lives. Number 1 quit after tryouts. Number 2 lasted 4 practices, and number 3 broke his nose on opening day.
Line drive or wild pitch?
Tripped on the pitcher's mound whilst walking to the dugout from right field.
I'm just guessing, but none of them made it into the major leagues, do they?
Well, infinite possibilities often allow for infinite realities, but in this particular case, no.
Well, choosing piano didn't make me a rock star either.
Well, not the variation of you that's standing here now, but if we take a look at the variants who diverged sometime after you chose piano, well, there are clearly some variants here with rock and roll hair. Is that a mullet?
Stop, I don't want to see those.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad of a haircut.
No, I don't want to see that I could have been a rock star. I've got enough regrets of my own. I don't need to add any more from alternate timelines. 84? We're supposed to be raising my Bliss, not lowering it. Are we wasting our time here? Is 100% even feasible?
I'm confident it is.
Why, because you saw some phantom couple across the park from your house? Why don't you show me variants whose lives went horribly wrong so I'll feel better by comparison? Is there a heart attack Max? Or a mountain man Max that was mauled by a bear? Look at Mullet Max. There's got to be a timeline where he OD'd after getting fired from his Billy Ray Cyrus cover band.
I can show you those kinds of things if you'd like. Or as originally planned, I can show you these. The variants who achieved 100% happiness.
Wait. There's only 7.
It's not an easy task.
Why were these able to achieve it when millions of other Maxes couldn't? When I couldn't?
Every soul finds happiness in its own way. Relationships, success, wealth, religion, fame, travel, charity, art. No path is superior or inferior, just different. These were the lucky ones who found what they needed.
And you can show me what made them happy?
I can try. That is if you'd like to see.
That's why I'm here, why I invested in all of these resources, to find out what's missing in my life.
I know 100% happiness sounds perfect.
It is perfect.
What if it's fleeting? Who's to say how long it'll last? You're 85% happy, consistently. You said so yourself.
Yes, but I feel like I could be happier. I want to be happier. I'd regret not going for it.
Say you reach 100%, and then it fades. Wouldn't that be a bigger regret? You risk spending your entire life obsessed trying to reach that same high again.
I've been obsessed ever since I got that Bliss band, always checking for that 100%. You know that emptiness that I sensed in you? Wouldn't you like to escape it, even if it was just temporary?
Suppose. I don't know. That's why I'm this observer and not the subject.
All right. Let's observe one and see what happens. How about Max in the middle?
It's a nice tan. Let's hope it's real.
Says the woman who's raised cookies from a can.
Let's see. You diverged at a traffic light back in 2001. You stopped, but he kept going.
Yeah, I probably played it too safe. What happened next?
A million different things. Some significant, some insignificant, but ultimately leading him to the moment of 100% happiness.
Wow. It's a beautiful sunset. can't tell. Is there another angle?
I can only render the images seen through his eyes.
Well, I'm clearly with somebody, or I've grown an extra left leg and started painting my toenails.
I'd be impressed if you did. That's my shade of... Wait a second. That's my foot.
What?
That's my foot! I've seen it plenty of times. The shade of polish, the little toe that hides underneath its neighbor. I think you're sitting with me. I'll pull up another one. Oh my.
What? That's my television, but I have no idea what I'm watching.
It's Amelie, my favorite film. And there's the same foot on the coffee table.
Can you bring up all of them at once?
Yeah, already on it. It's me.
You.
It's us.
Not to overstep my role in this experiment, but you're clearly the catalyst in 6 of these. Now, I don't know about the dog. Maybe he made me super happy. I've always liked Boston Terriers.
Me too. That's serendipity.
Sure is.
No, I named her Serendipity. I've had her for years. We're clearly walking her in the park near my home.
You think you should bring up your 100%?
I think I will, but I mean, I've got a pretty good idea of what I'll see, though. I'm really enjoying these at the moment.
What do we make of these results?
Well, evidence suggests that your soul finds optimum bliss when...
Finds the person it's destined to be with?
Sounds like a pretty solid hypothesis.
Unworthy of a final test?
There's no proof that this will last forever, you know.
There's no proof that it won't.
You're willing to take that risk?
100%.